You know what nobody tells you about the fall? While everything looks like it's dying, it's actually probably the most honest season of the year. And those trees, those colorful trees, they're finally showing us who they really are. I was walking through the cemetery the other day, and there was this maple tree, this gorgeous, just absolutely on fire with color. Red, like I've never seen it. That's when it dawned on me. For months, that tree just stood there, green, blending in, playing it safe, looking like every other tree on that street in the cemetery. But fall comes around and says, you know what? Enough of that tree. Show me your true colors, Mr. Tree. And here's what I realized. We spend so much time thinking that fall, it's the end, right? It's about endings. School's starting, but summer's over. Everything's dying. But what if we've got it backwards? What if we got it backwards? What if fall is actually God's way of showing us how beautiful new beginnings can be? Think about it. Really, every September of your childhood, we all got this brand new canvas. Got a new teacher, new notebooks, right? Your heart was filled with new possibilities, just hope, so much hope. That crisp folder hadn't been crumpled yet, right? Didn't have all those doodles on it yet. Oh, and those perfect pencils. Yeah, we didn't have those auto mechanical pencils back then. Those beautiful sharpened pencils. Even some who got that new lunchbox. Remember that new lunchbox smell? Come on, I know you remember it. Had to get that latest character design. You got to decide who you were going to be that year, every September. Were you going to be the quiet one this year? Or maybe the funny one? Or maybe the one who finally raised their hand? And here's the thing. It may surprise you. You still get that canvas, You get it every single fall. But somewhere along the way, we just stopped believing that we had permission to use it. So this is what I'm going to do. Today, I'm going to write you a permission slip. Yep, just like the ones we used to get in school. Except this one's from your soul, your inner child, that inner person inside you. Dear life, please excuse and insert your name. And for this, I think I'll just use the name Kristen. Dear life, please excuse Kristen from staying stuck. She has permission to start thinking. Start thinking about that thing she's been putting off since January. She can start adding new colors to her existing canvas. Let her true colors show, like that red, beautiful maple tree. She has permission to stop blending in when she was born to stand out. Signed, Kristen Soul, who's been waiting very patiently. Now I know what you're thinking. Okay, Lori, great. Yep, that's beautiful. But how do we do that? How do we start with a new canvas? Well, here's your homework. Yep, homework. And it's easier than anything you ever had in school. So step 1, take 5 minutes today. Just 5. And I know we all have 5 minutes. I guarantee you. And if you tell me you don't, then show me your phone. Because I guarantee I could find 5 minutes that you've been scrolling. And I want you to sit with a piece of paper and ask yourself, if I could add one new color to my life, one new color to my canvas this fall, what would it be? Don't overthink it. First thing that pops into your head. Would you, I don't know, maybe red, just like that maple tree. Maybe yellow. And then step 2, write down one tiny thing you could do this week to add just a drop of that color. Not a whole paint bucket, just a drop. That's all you need. Maybe it's signing up for that pottery class. Or maybe you'll start going to yoga. I know, Maybe just write one page in that journal, that fresh new journal you got a year ago. How about texting that friend you've been meaning to reconnect with? Or maybe finally starting to that morning walk routine that you've been talking about. I know, here's a good one. How about saying no to one thing that dims your light? In step 3, here's the catch. You got to do it before next Friday. Yep, before next Friday. Just one drop of a new color. Because you know what? Here's what I know. After 50-something falls on this planet, I don't think once have these trees ever asked permission to change colors. Nope. They just trust the process. They know that letting go of the green, it doesn't mean death. It means revelation. And you see all those graves I walk past? Every single one represents someone who had dreams. Some used their canvas. Some made beautiful drawings on their canvas. Beautiful painted colors. But some kept that canvas in their closet, keeping it nice and clean and saving it for someday. Don't be a saved canvas, my friend. Be a masterpiece. Be a masterpiece in progress. So here's my question for you. And I truly, truly want to know. Drop it in the comments, please. Because it really matters to me. What colors are you going to add to your canvas this fall? And remember, you don't need anyone's permission but your own. None. Trust that process. Trust that little voice inside that just whispered something while watching this. That's your soul, my friend. And it's been waiting all year for right now to give you this message. Your canvas is ready, and your colors are waiting. And that tree outside, it's kind of showing you how it's done. Now go paint something beautiful, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.